This is your September 2021 energy update, and the themes are for this month: story. Everyone has a story. Pressure, internal and external. Presence, finding your peace within. September's spirit animal is the whale. The whale is known to be devoted, nurturing, imaginative, with deep awareness, emotional clarity, and fluid communication. September's affirmation: I invoke the spirit of the whale to use my voice, to come up for air when needed, and to swim in my own true nature. Calling all light workers, sensitives, and empaths. We have a weekly, actually it's twice a week, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific. This is a safe space. Look forward to seeing you soon. Unleash Your Magic Mentorship starts September 21st, 2021. Join us every month for new moon ritual readings and healings, as well as the full moon ritual readings and healings.
I'm Christine Gold, spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, old soul healer, and soul purpose mentor. Please share, like, subscribe, and comment. And as well, book a one-on-one Reiki reveal session, healing, or mentorship. Healing begins where the ego ends.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Christine Gold, as said in the video, and this is your September 2021 energy update. Gosh, I cannot believe it's September. Where did it go? I mean, I'm sure you've seen all of the pumpkin spice. You know, it's coming. Here comes Halloween, and then there's Christmas, and then poof, 2022. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, say hello. If you've been here before, say hello. If you're on the replay, say hello. Let me know what you're looking forward to in September. All right, so let's just get, right to the themes. If this is your first time watching, I generally tune in a couple weeks or a couple days before I record a video, and I just start getting words and then working off of those. So there's 3 themes this month, and I'm really seeing this as mind, body, spirit. And even before recording the video, there's been just a collective heaviness and a lot of fear and worry in the field. And those are our thoughts. Like, I was reminded of Einstein in a talk by one of my mentors. And he said, we talked about Einstein, and, it was proven that thoughts are energy and energy is matter, right? So really, what are you putting out into the field? Are you speaking death, disease, and destruction from the ego upon yourself? Or are you speaking power and prosperity and love and peace and joy? See how it's really a choice? It's your perception and it's a feeling. So yes, I understand we get pulled into things. So having a spiritual toolkit and practicing it every day, whether it's meditation, it's prayer, it's self-care, it's just letting go and daydreaming, it's journaling, it's whatever it is for you, but you have to practice it, and you have to be I want to say methodical, but I don't think that's the word. It's just something that, I say it saved my life. And if I miss a day, I really notice, right? And I'm sure you do too. So waking up with the intention of taking care of yourself first before all the stuff of the world tries to pull at you. and then ending your day as well the same way. And yeah, grounding, huge, really huge. And I do have a video about grounding and how quickly you can access that. All right. So let me know how you're feeling, where you are in the world, and what's happening for you. So yes, the overall theme for September is wave. So there's a collective wave of souls waking up. And you are here, we are here to guide, mentor, and love them. So how will you be a champion for others? Now that could be, in our groups, Unleash Your, Soul's Purpose, twice a week. It's a free group for us sensitives and light workers and such. We talk about, maybe you can donate money. Maybe you can donate your time. Maybe you can hold the door open. Maybe you can, pay it forward in some way. Maybe you can notice the birds, whatever it happens to be. That really raises that collective. And when I talk about waves, it's, I woke up 4 years ago via the dark night of the soul. And some of us have had multiples. I know I have as well, depending on how long you've been here, how many past lives you've had. And a lot of folks are waking up. I'm seeing a lot of posts and questions and why do I feel crazy? And what is meditation? And what is the soul? What is the universe? What is God? All of that, right? So really we're here to, just assist and give our perspective, but really, be a bridge and a connection for other people and hold empathy and be kind and be compassionate every day. Every day is a new start, a new slate. It's really how you look at it. All right. So let's just get into the theme. So story. Everyone has a story. And, we're asking if you keep reliving your story, which in a way could be tied to victim consciousness. Are you, the things that happen to you are not who you are. These are just launch pads or to catapult you to the next level. Or you can just stay where it's nice and safe. And that's really where the ego wants you to stay, right? And ego is edging God out. And I see it, as it's not the enemy. You've got to work on, they call that shadow, you got to work on the darkness, the shadow within, the trauma, the past lives. Let go of your story. And, the harder you hold on to something, the more it wants to. It's just like an animal in a sense, right? So everyone has a story. We are all unique. However, the journey is not the same. I get asked all the time, what's my path? Where am I going? Where am I headed? Really, it's 1 foot, 1 step at a time. And it's really tied to the feeling. How does it feel when you step over here? How does it feel when you step over there? How do you feel when you keep inviting the victim mentality, the darkness? And I'm not saying you're attracting it, but in a way you are because of your energy, your vibration. So be very mindful of that. And do not drop into the fear and ego trap, worry trap, right? So let me know what your story is. I mean, everyone has a story, and you really could be a catapult for somebody. A me too for somebody going, wow, if they can do it and overcome all of these challenges. Like I watch American Ninja Warrior. Funny I'm bringing this up, but there are people on that show that are amazing. They do amazing things and they inspire other people, including children, to do amazing things as well. So don't be limited by your story, okay? All right. Next one is pressure. There is a growing external pressure that manifests internally. Manifests internally, meaning what are you watching? What are you absorbing? What are you listening to? Is that really your truth? Or is that, like they say, an illusion? Really need to know yourself, right? So Are these thoughts are these the collective thoughts? I've said this in other videos, jab or no jab. You are a sovereign being and your truth is yours. Do not jump out of your soapbox and try to cause divide and separation. Please don't add any more pressure. It's like a tire. If you overinflate it, what happens? Right? It bursts. If you underinflate it, it shrinks, it wears down. So where's the balance in all of this? Funny, I'm using a tire analogy, but is what it is. So do not demean, do not demoralize. Be the observer, not the reactor, the fight or the flight or the freeze. Fight, flight, freeze, react. So yeah, FFFR. If that helps you. For me, I like using shortening words or using abbreviations, and it's like in school what they teach you, right? So they make it into a song, remembering how many days in the week there or in a month there are, and how many 31 are in the year, that type of idea. So if you can find ways to play with spirit, with yourself, I call it intuitive games. That's part of my mentorship that is starting the third week of September, and there's still a few more spots open, by the way. But you're really going to find out who you are at a soul level and what your purpose is, and unleash that magic. Magic is everywhere. You are magic. You are blessed. You are a miracle. You are here right now for this moment. So how can you move from moment to moment? And we are now segueing into the third theme, presence. Yes, presence is everything. Your inner Buddha, your inner Zen, your sanctuary, not going, just reacting to everything or freaking out or just assuming that everything is going to turn out terribly. You got to stop that. Stop. It really drags on your body, your nervous system. That's how you get sick more, right? It's not just genetics. We know this. Come on now. We know this. We don't need, science is catching up. We know what we know that we know that we know. That's an intuition. That is a knowing. So how can you be present in your presence and how you present yourself? Now, it's not a facade or an image. Remember that is an ego thing. I have to look a certain way, otherwise I'll be, I won't be accepted, I won't be loved. People will think I'm dumb. Whatever it is, I'm less than. That's you. So what are your stories that are pressuring your presence? What are your stories that are pressuring your presence? All right. So really just, support and love. Because, if God is untouchable oneness and purity and holy, then guess what? So are you. It automatically defers to you. You are an example of that light, an example. Yes. So how can you shine it? So as more of us wake up, we will need to guide and usher and assist that feel overwhelmed, that are anxious, that are depressed, that feel crazy, but are very empathetic and don't know what to do with it, right? So those are gifts, and they're just waiting to be activated, not overstimulated and pressured and trivialized, or dismissed. No more of that. So really, we are the ushers, the mobile blessing units. We are the way showers, the change makers, the collaborators. We are doing things in groups differently and for a reason and for a purpose. It is not, this martyr Joan of Arc type of deal. It's the group collective. Think of the Three Musketeers, but, expand that in multiples. Yeah. So let me know how you feel about the third. As well. Please share, please like, please subscribe, comment, replay as well. And today I'm recording, it is August 30th. No, it is August 31st. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it is International Overdose Awareness, and that's why I picked purple. I wanted to wear purple as well. As you can see, I have a lovely purple dress in the background, but really, yeah, lots of loss, lots of grief, and just be, mindful. People just have checked out, I guess, in regards to many things, and that is one way that we do it. However, gosh, I don't even want to say poison, but you hear that, and it's very disheartening. I follow the Instagram page as well. There's a lot of tributes to people, and just looking at a picture, you think, oh wow, they look happy. Again, it's an illusion, right? So we have to lift the veil, and that's why people are waking up and going, oh my goodness, we have been lied to. We have been lied to. And then the more that we can connect and work together and collaborate in a group setting, the more we are going to feel that we belong. The more that we feel that we're going to belong. Okay, so that's very important. And if you've lost somebody, I'm sending lots of love to you. If you're in this yourself, please know that we're here for you. Okay, and in sending love all around the world to wherever it's needed. And prayers, of course. And if you need a prayer, let us know. We will, start a prayer circle, a prayer chain, a prayer channel, however you want to look at it. You let me know. You guys have great ideas. That's why you're here, right? All right. So just going to get to the cards now. Yeah. And I found some pressure myself trying to find a quiet space again, because we're all in transition right now. We're moving. Things are, school is starting. Maybe there's no school, mass, no mass. There's just a lot of unstable. And just trying to find our footing and our grounding. But, doing this every day, we are going to find it. All right. So, of course, the energy deck is always first, and we always ask for our highest good. What do we need to know for September for our highest good? What is the energy that we are looking for, that we are looking to admit, to transmute, whoa, there we go. I'm going to try and reach this, guys. Just give me a second. You got to love that this is live. And of course, I'm wearing socks, so this card just doesn't want to come through. Give me a sec. There we go. All right. All you can do is laugh, right? No point in getting angry. There's too much of that in the world. All right. Or frustrated. The Magician and the Mirror. And it's interesting that I have a mirror behind me. Yeah, he's holding, light and water in the right hand, which, invokes spirit. It is a collective, flow, that inner, it's a yin and the yang, basically. And then the fire in the left. I mean, that's where the fire comes from. So it's telling us that you are the magician, and you are mirroring anything back to you that does not serve you for your highest good. So just be aware of that. You are a magician, an alchemist. You can transform any type of energy that comes towards you and decide what to do with it. And really know that it's your journey, your purpose. I mean, look at that. I love this. It looks like the old sage, the old Vedic, that type of energy, your loving grandfather type of energy, the wizard, right? So yeah, this is interesting that this is a wave, because you're going to find your own energy. Or maybe you're working with energy. Maybe you're learning Reiki. Maybe you're a hands-on healer. Maybe you've thought about being a healer. Whatever, you know what? We're all healers. Just remember that. Whether you're a bus driver, a school teacher, a grocery clerk, it does, an office clerk, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. So that is a beautiful card. We've got the fire and the water. We definitely have all the elements. Now we're checking on the Shaman's Dream deck as well. Beautiful deck. It's mystical. It's magical. The images really invoke. So working off the Magician in the Mirror, what are we dreaming? What's coming up in our dreams into the world? For dreaming, for changing. Oh, we got two. Oh, look at this. And they keep falling on the floor. All right, beloved. This invokes, again, the fire, that spark, radical acceptance. The card number is 2. So they're really asking, can you accept yourself as you are? Can you accept others as they are? This is going right back to the heart, transmuting that pain, burning it away, knowing that you have everything within, okay? Yeah, it's time to stop criticizing everything, including yourself. No more critics. Out the door they go. Only love, and you could be like, oops, why am I feeling this? I'm feeling triggered. I'm going to radically accept that this is not mine. And there's nothing you can do, okay? There's no need to fix anything unless you want to try and work on those wounds and triggers. Or if you can say, I have, and I'm just being shown something else, okay? So radical acceptance. Next card. Oh, it's all about the heart. This again, heart, home, compassion. Numbers 27 reduces to 9. So we've got 2s, we've got 7s. Yeah, there's keys in this. Windows, boxes, moth, which is all about the underground. Speaking of moths, we had one big one fly in the other night, and it was just flying everywhere. And I managed to capture it in a little glass, and then I put him outside on the deck, and he just sat on the glass, and he hung out there all night. He didn't want to leave. So we're being shown what's underneath all of this in the heart for compassion. How can we unearth whatever's there, getting in the dirt, really working the dirt? I mean, this is a harvest season too, right? So finding more ways to be compassionate with yourself. Oh, now what crystal would be wonderful to assist us in radical acceptance? The Magician, the Mirror, our heart home, our heart energy, our heart chakra, our soul chakra, our compassionate selves. Which crystal would whoa, there we go. And the cards just went flying. Okay. Red jasper, healthy boundaries. Yeah, I have a red jasper. This is all about the root chakra. Feeling safe, feeling stable, feeling at home, right? And creating boundaries. And they say, not my monkey, not my circus. So don't stop being, if you find yourself, and I've done this lately, being pulled into people's drama, being pulled into people's stuff, trying to be the rescuer, trying to help everyone, trying to fix everything. No, don't do it. Really know your boundaries and say, no, not today. I'm exhausted. I mean, we talked about this last week in our Unleash Your Soul's Purpose group too. That, to put boundaries up is healthy, and it's love, and it's safe to do. Okay. So you're being reminded to go back to what are your boundaries? What do they look like? What do they sound like? They can be kind and compassionate. You don't need to boundary everything with a sledgehammer. All right. Just speak concisely and clear, and maybe just say no, or I'll get back to you, or either or, but just watch people that keep asking and watch for people that say, whatever, I'll try this again. I'll try another way. I can break them down. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying. And it's interesting, the two cards that were on the bed was rhodochrosite, acceptance. This is beautiful heart chakra energy. And then pneumite. This goes hand in hand with boundaries and grounding. Healing stone, protection stone. Okay, protection. You are the healer, and there's gold specks in this too. All right, last deck. Sorry, I didn't show you that this was from the crystal reading card deck. And last but not least is the self-care. Self-care. So what form of self-care? I mean, any form is amazing, but for this particular month of September, which, for some reason I felt drawn to just pulling from the crystal deck, and then look what happened. Tons came out, tons. All right. So dancing. See the swan, beautiful energy. The dancer. I always feel better when I dance. I haven't done it in a long time. So step into the light, have more fun, share your gifts and talents with the world. Stop putting barriers in front of yourself. Stop making excuses for what you're wanting to do in this world. Just go and do it. Have fun, fail forward, just do it. Let me know what you guys are doing. What's happening for you in September? What are you creating? What are you wanting to create? We can help each other. All right. This is a co-creative, collaborative process. I want to know what you're doing. What makes your heart shine? What makes your soul sing? And there is a rainbow in this as well. Rainbow cloud energy. I think of the universe, the stars, the nebulas, right? Okay. All right. So this month's energy is quite a bit. We've got 8 cards here. And no, 7, 8. Can I not count? Anyways. So if you, let me know what your month is going to be like. And just a few things at the end here that I like to talk about. The third week or the third Sunday of every month, I do group mediumship readings, messages of love. So the link will be listed below as well. Power of Healing Your Energy is starting very soon, season 3. So if you know someone who is an amazing healer, light worker, way shower, change maker, send them my way. All right. And yes, this is the spirit animal for September, the whale. So really, deep diving in your devotion, your nurturing, your imagination, your awareness, your emotional clarity, and your fluid communication. And this affirmation I felt was perfect as well. So I invoke the spirit of the whale to use my voice, to come up for air when needed, and to swim in my own true nature. Now that's beautiful. And of course, starting very soon is the Power of 8, Infinity Group Mentorship, Unleash Your Magic, Intuitive One-on-One Mentorship. As well, if you're looking for mediumship training, Reiki healing, and soul purpose readings, please reach out. I'm booking into October right now. As well, coming up very soon is the new moon in Virgo, September 6th. The link will be there to register. And then there's also the full moon coming up in Pisces. And my mom was a Pisces, bless her heart and soul. Love you, Mom. That's coming up as well. All right. So it's going to be, September is all about the change, the shift. I mean, the equinox would be coming up as well. So stay tuned for all of that. And thank you so much for being here. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.